All right, we're back. Let's see. Bro, the new outfits. Yeah, bro. Do you see the outfit for Viper? All right, so you're in chat. Okay. I guess I'll lead this party then. Okay. No, he didn't want me to send him my ID, so hold on. One. Okay. That should do it. All right, Alberto, I sent you an invite. Sometimes I lose track of time. Oh yeah. $25K is Matari or Takeda? Oh. Okay. All right. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. All right, we got Ann in here. Thank you. Alberto, you gonna play? Is that you thought it was still 8? Oh, okay. So you gonna go to bed then? They ain't. Oh wait, rank disparity is too. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, we can't play rank together. I'm gonna have to go to quick matches. Okay. You'll stick around for a bit? Okay.
Let us solve this case first.
Cause I gotta deal 25k with Matari or Takeda. I think it was Takeda.
In me, there is both great light and terrible darkness.
Hey, I'm not so bad.
Takeda is really cool.
By
Yeah,
my
let me
soul,
play him.
I will be victorious.
Don't you mean we will be victorious?
Okay. Alright, Ant, ready up. Let's do this. Oh, sushi is online. Cool. So, Ant, how'd your day go? Went pretty well. How about yours? It was okay. Some parts were better than others. The Summer Games Fest was hype though. Wait, are you asking if he played Murata and Demon Slayer? What about the Summer Games? Okay, so there was a presentation called the Summer Games Fest. Yeah, it's an event where they showcase, upcoming games and updates and indies and all sorts of stuff. It's part of the same vein as the Game Awards. I don't know if you ever watched the Game Awards, but Summer Games Fest is like the games. It's like the event for the summer. So we had watched that today. Me, Alberto, and my other best friend. Yeah, it was hype. He's at Monster Hunter. Oh, I've seen one of those before on YouTube. Yeah. Yeah, we keep track of stuff like that. Yeah, we like to be in the know for what games are coming out.
Professor Blade.
All right. Let's see. I don't know how many games you've played, but let's go to Eventide. Why not? My money down the drain in an instant. Yeah. There's so many things coming out in October. Let's see. I played a few, but I'm pretty sure those were bot lobbies. It was like that last year. I forgot what month it was. Where you're climbing on walls and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, bots have a distinct way of playing. Yeah, there's somebody right here.
Beware, our enemies are here.
Right there.
Enemies in the distance. The battle is here.
The fools have launched an assault.
Yeah.
It's nice to feel protected. I told you to stop here.
Not yet. Your stand is blocked.
I'm ready to It's a beautiful
Fuck.
At return, the spring follows the ice of winter.
I almost slaughtered everybody too.
Beware, our enemies are here.
Wait, hold on. What's that? Really? Okay. Oh shit! He got snatched. Okay. Dude, do not fight Tianai when he's transformed like that. Well, especially since you're new. What the fuck? Whoa! What kind of maneuver was that? No, no, you ain't grabbing me. Okay, he's back to normal. All right, now you can go kill him. Wait, hold on.
Quiet. There's no shame.
No.
I can't fight with this. Well, I can't fight with this.
The shadow will shortly begin to spread.
Where'd he go? Alright. I'll let him go for now.
I am ready. Death does not scare me.
The shadow thickens.
Let's see, purple hang sword. I mean, not purple, blue. And then what else? Oh, blue armor? Yeah, let me get that.
Armor fit for a warrior.
It's nice to feel protected.
This no longer stands as an insult to my craft.
So, it got pretty crazy right at the start. How you feeling about it? Blue pistol. Okay. Okay, get that. Oh, purple cannon. Hell yeah, let me get that.
This no longer stands as an insult to my craft.
A lot different. That was nice though. Okay. You'll still get bots in lobbies though. Just be aware of that. But once you play long enough, you'll be able to differentiate between a real person and a bot. Well, especially if they're a Chinese player. If you fight against a Chinese player, you'll know. All right, Alberto. Have a nice sweet dreams. Thanks for being there. Oh, good luck against a Chinese player? Yeah. Chinese players are the absolute tryhards of this game. Most of the time I lose against them, so that should tell you something. Okay. Oh yeah, if you want to move faster, I got a tip for you. So you can hold either, either button, for your attacks, either the vertical or the horizontal. Then you press dodge in order to dash, and you just do that to cancel. So hold down the button, dodge to cancel. Just watch your stamina though. So it looks like this. So hold down, dodge to cancel, and you just keep doing it. Yep, there you go. You'll get the hang of it eventually. And there's somebody right below us. Or below me, rather. Oh, there they are.
Fuels have launched in the sun.
What the hell?
Find a way to save you.
Fear the vortex of magnets!
You have a different type of soul jade?
Use the armor power.
You stand guard right here too. Nice. You might want to use ult.
Seeing you scurry about brings me joy.
Oh, you could have hit though with a fully charged blue focus. Oh, now they about to kill you. Yeah, you're dead.
Practice more. You would have had a chance.
The shadow will shortly begin to spread.
All right, let's go again. I thought I'd be dead if I stayed. Oh, it's all good.
We will show them how legend.
Let's see, what did I get? Oh, cool. Okay.
Your heartbeat betrays you.
All right. Oh, I didn't even look at this. Hmm. 2 games as Tianhai? Okay. Gotta play Showdown. Okay. So this is all Showdown stuff. Yeah, I already got all of that stuff, so I'm cool. All right. But if you have any questions about this game, just let me know. Oh, yeah, so if you want to practice this, then just press your start button or options button, and you know, you'll have infinite stamina here. Just trying to get used to the rock, paper, scissors style of attacks. Yeah. Yeah, that'll take time. Okay, let's not go to a high tier loot location. Let's go to Yushan Ruins. This is one of my favorite places to go anyway. You hit a couple of parries. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, getting good at parries is very important. You know, so you know, just try to learn the timings for things. Yeah, definitely learn combos too. I still gotta learn, you know, some combos myself. I know like basic ones. All right. Okay. Wait, I got two of these. Wait, we got people here.
Beware, our enemies are here. The battle is here.
Battle.
Quiet. No shame.
Oh shit. Got a Tarka.
I am ready. Death does not scare me.
Aim for the queen. Better not miss.
I can't fight with this.
Use the armor part.
Not yet.
Red gold.
Nice.
All the best.
All right. Good job. Yeah, I do kind of want that bow.
Use the armor part. Fine.
This no longer stands as an insult to my craft.
Use the armor part. Fine.
Okay, so we have a lot of money now. Let's go to the rift dealer right here.
Over here.
The things that you want to prioritize are weapon bag expansions and item bag expansions. So normally you want to get those and then focus on like the other stuff that you might need. We got somebody trying to shoot at us with a bow. Where are they? Oh, right here.
Enemies in the distance.
It's a Tarka.
The shadow begins.
Yeah, get your ass on the ground.
I am ready. Death does not scare me.
Let me get that purple armor. Thank you very much. Okay. And I appreciate your generous contribution.
Use the armor part. I'm fine.
It's nice to feel protected.
Oh, by the way, so you know your dodge button with let's see, I think it's the same for Xbox, but LB, I mean not LB, L3 with that. So whenever you're healing, use that and you'll be able to evade attacks with it as well. So if somebody trying to shoot you with a bow or something or a crossbow, you use it while you're moving. So do this while you're healing, and then you'll be able to evade ranged attacks. You know, plus it also gives you some distance from whoever's pursuing you. So that way, while you're healing up, you know, they can't just freely hit you. And also, while you're running, yeah, if you kind of hold the L3, you can do a slide too. So do that on slopes and on ice, and then you'll move really far and very quickly. It also helps you when you're trying to escape as well. So say if you're trying to run away from somebody, So you can do that and then grapple. Keep moving. You slide. You also got scale rush to move around as well. So do this. You can reposition. Yeah, here I go.
The battle is here.
Battle.
No, don't attack her. Don't attack her when she does that. Just wait. It's kind of like a maze ice block. Just wait it out and surround her.
Not yet.
And just wait it out.
Your tricks won't
Oh.
work on me.
True warrior knows patience.
How the fuck? Okay.
It's nice to feel protected.
All right. There you go.
Knows no mercy.
Ooh, I could almost praise you.
Use the armor pod. I'm fine.
That motherfucker's parrying every single thing.
These berries are potent. Take all you can find.
Let's see. Yeah, I dropped my dagger. I also had the spirit too. I can get rid of one of these daggers. Oh. Okay. Now we gotta get moving. The shadows are incoming. Oh wait, if you don't know about this is a firefly cage.
Over here.
So you can get a rage and it'll give you percentage towards your ult. Alright, I'm good. They're scattered around the map. There's not too many of them. So, but if you see one, then yeah, definitely use it. I don't know if you need this, but
Curious find.
there you go.
Use the armor pod. I'm fine.
And also, this right here, this particular quest, yeah, don't select that. No, don't hit that. Oh shit. Well, now I don't mind doing it because I'm used to doing it, but when you do that, you're sending out your location to everybody that's in the game. So people might come after you.
The shadow.
However, you also get the added buff of being able to pick up who's nearby. You thought that was an item? Oh, yeah. So yeah, there might be people that come to get us. However, the trade-off is if you actually survive for the whole entire period, then you get 12,000 coins. So it's a high risk, high reward sort of thing. So it's one of those things that you should only do if you're confident that you'll survive.
Use the armor pod. I'm fine.
But it's okay though. I'm here, so I should be able to help you out.
The eye opens.
worthy of my skills again.
There's also other quests scattered around the map as well. So some you have to do salute, which is you have to do like a gesture for what is it, a Jizo statue or something like that? Yeah. So you have to pray to a statue. That's one of the quests. Blessings, which you have to hit a bell like 3 times. Cash hunt, which you have to find a chest, you know wherever it's located at, and you'll get items and and whatnot.
The only thing I love more than killing
The thing that you do quests for, you do quests in order to get like some quick cash, for the rift dealer and whatnot. So if you're struggling to get some some money while you're playing in order to buy some stuff you need, then yeah, do some quests. But you can only take on one quest at a time though.
Rewards our diligence.
So just keep that in mind. Well, there's a purple pistol if you want it.
What a curious find.
The pistol works like a shotgun. Yeah, it loads up like 5 pellets. Yeah, and then it fires them all out at once. I just hear somebody. No. Okay.
Fate rewards our diligence.
I'll take that. Oh, alchemy. I get that. Okay. You see that it said it says Bane Breath is active. So open up your map with I don't know if you have a touchpad on Xbox controllers, but if you do, yeah, open up your map. You see that that dark purple circle? Yeah, don't enter that. If you ever see somebody activate Bane Breath, get out the area immediately, because that thing will it'll basically 2 or 3 shot you, because it's like massive shockwaves from the giant snake in the sky, which you just look above you right now. That's him. That's Moonbane. So when somebody activates his Bane Breath, yeah, he's basically calling down a bunch of magical strikes on the area. However, if you use it yourself, which you can buy it from a rift dealer for a high price, then yeah, you're invincible to the shockwaves. Oh, and we survived the Valiant challenge, so we just got 12K. So now we definitely got to go to a rift dealer.
The shadow will soon spread.
So let's go to.
You don't head to the rift dealer now.
We'll go to this one.
With full pockets.
Shut up.
Wait, hold on. Those are new voice lines for Takeda. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, let's go to this rift dealer.
The shadow spreads.
Okay. So here's a Moonbane Charm 3 right here. I'll buy it. That way you ain't gotta, use up your coins. I'll use it. So when you get it, so when you go into the menu, you can activate it by pressing X, to use it, and then it'll let you select a location on the map in order to put it wherever you want. But if you use it like an item, like you would the berries and the armor powder, then you would do it right in the same area that you're standing in. So here, I'll show you. So I'm going to activate it by using it as an item, as if I were using a berry. Well, hold on. Actually, we're close to the circle as well. Oh, wait, hold on. We got a bunch of people right here. All right, I'm about to use it. So, do this. And now, make sure they don't escape, because they're going to try to run. Ah, they got away.
This is nothing more than training to me.
You will pay for your crimes!
Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. Yeah. Chinese players too. Yeah, Shayo had used her ult, so I can't do anything about that. You said he smoked you? Yeah. Chinese players would do that. But hey, we got top 2 though, so that's cool. Nice, nice. Here, I'll give you a thumbs up. Oh, hold on. They gave me a thumbs up as well. Okay, I'm almost there for the damage, so that's good. Now let me get that Lotus treasure. I still want to get that Valda skin. Oh, okay. Oh. All right. Yeah, there's a lot of little things that you have to learn about this game because NARAKA is hard. Because for me, I can still get killed right at the beginning of a match, you know, like in under a minute. You know, that's how crazy some of these players are. Very competitive game. Yeah, it is. It's real chill though. A lot of people that play this game are you know, relatively nice. So that's good. You know, plus, you know, a lot of people goof around in the like the pre-lobby before you start the match. Yeah, a lot of people goof off there. They'll do like little dances or emotes or whatever. And also, if you go to Penglai here, you know, this whole place is called Penglai. So if you go here, you can actually challenge people to 1v1s. You know, you can set it to whatever details you want. Sounds a lot better than Dead by Daylight's community. Yeah, I imagine it's way better than that. This community is relatively wholesome. You know, sometimes you occasionally get some people that might be a little toxic or whatever. But that doesn't happen too often. After all the times I've played this game, yeah, there ain't too many people that's actually toxic. Most people are pretty chill. You know, and the ones that are actually toxic, they're the ones that you know, they think that they're better than they actually are. You know, but they end up fucking, you know, cheesing you with some stupid shit. Yeah, and they think they good just because they got you with it.
And I will rip them apart.
But yeah, you know, but like I said, that's a rarity. You know, you won't hardly find that. You know, because the most that people would do, you know, they trying to like taunt you or whatever, is you know, sending like a sticker. You know, like one of these. So there's stickers where, you know, there's one where somebody's laughing or whatever. They might send that, you know, to try to ridicule you. It's like, you know, to say that, like, oh, you're bad. But like I said, it doesn't happen often. That's real goofy. Yeah. Yeah, but other than that, it's just like, hey. So some people that play this game, they have a lot of like shared etiquette. And what I mean is that for certain things, like this thing called the Gate of Yang, where you can go to fight like an arena match against somebody, and then if you win, you get like big rewards, you know, like a huge buff of your choice and like a bunch of items or weapons. So if you actually if you wait for a Gate of Yang to show up in the match, yeah, there's like Chinese players that have like this whole etiquette where, yeah, we'll just wait next to the Gate of Yang and we won't attack each other. We'll wait until we get into the Gate of Yang. Because if you lose a Gate of Yang match, then you don't actually die. Well, you do die, but then you're able to actually revive. No matter if there's no rebirth or not. So it's just like, yeah, they have some pretty interesting rules that they.
Fate rewards our diligence.
I guess it's kind of like an honorable thing for them, you know, and that's why they do it. It's like, oh yeah, we'll just wait by the Gate of Yang, and you know, and then we'll duke it out in there. Which, you know, if a Gate of Yang shows up in the match, I'll show you what it looks like. I will warn you though, don't challenge a Gate of Yang unless you're comfortable with the game. You know, you can still try it if you want to, but usually people that enter Gate of Yangs are tryhards. And they're people that are used to fighting 1v1s. So if you think that you can probably take it, then, you know, by all means go for it, but I wouldn't try it unless you're totally comfortable with your character and everything. Yeah, it is pretty cool. So hopefully all of this is making sense. If it isn't, then just let me know. Oh, here's some armor.
What a curious find.
And there's a blue pole sword if you want it.
Curious find. Fate rewards our diligence.
Oh, some purple dual halberds. Yeah, let me get those. In fact, let me replace my pole sword with the great sword. Yeah. That is making sense. Okay, good. Oh, here, take this. I know I loot relatively quickly, but you already know from playing battle royales that when you first starting out, yeah, you loot very slow. But yeah, you'll just get used to it. Sometimes I still need to double check myself in order to make sure I know what I'm picking up. Oh yeah, so I wouldn't recommend really scale rushing too much, especially since you're just starting out. But remember, the way you scale rush is you run up to a wall, then hold down your attack button, your horizontal. Yeah, you don't have to charge either. You can just launch off without charging, and you can also dodge after you do it too. But that's more advanced. You can do it in whatever direction you want to, as long as you aim. Yeah, so you can use it to instantly get up to like high ground and shit. But don't worry about that though. You don't have to worry about doing that. Just just use your jumps and grappling hook and all of that. At least for the time being. There's this one really good NARAKA player that I watch on stream sometimes. She her movement is freaking crazy, but really her movement is just like all the other crazy players that she fight against, because she know how to do like like skill rushing off of certain things, and then she does like dodges and and does multiple cancels and everything just to move around effectively. And I was like, damn. And if you look at it, it's like shit. It's like she's moving at fucking light speed. But that's how good she is. And that's how good the other players are. They do stuff like that. So I've taken some movement tips from her, and I tried to emulate her a little bit. Because like I said, she clean with it. Maybe one day I'll get near that level, but we'll see. Wait, I just heard somebody grapple. Was that you?
I'm ready to be unleashed.
Moonbane's wrath.
Yeah. Okay, so you got people. Oh, a purple fan. You might want to get this.
What a curious find. The battle is here.
You will pay for your crimes.
Oh, okay. Watch out for her ult. So if you hit her, she can counterattack you. Yeah, she has like perfect defense when she uses her ult, but she can only do it 3 times. Oh, and that's a Zaya that's using her ult. Watch out. Just run away from her if you can. Oh, and she had a golden staff. Oh, hell yeah. All right, I'm coming to help you. Don't worry, I'm about to get her. Oh shit.
Over here. Armor fit for a warrior.
She running away again.
Now the fight may resume.
Okay. Oh. The Shio is back.
Your stance is flawed.
Okay, Shio's dead. Wait, she might try to revive her teammate. Okay. Maybe not. Let's see where she went.
Enemies in the distance.
Okay, she's right there. Yeah, definitely hit the bells whenever you see them. You know, just to check and see if there's people around. Oh, she about to die. Oh shit, she's using ult again.
My skills.
Yeah, she's over here.
Our enemies are here.
Oh my goodness. Stop running away from me. Come here.
It's nice to be protected.
She had Mortal Defiance? Okay, good. She's finally dead. Damn. Let me get that golden armor, thank you. Hey, do you want these nunchucks or the dual halberds?
Armor fit for a warrior.
Yeah, now I got golden armor. Feels good.
The only thing I love more than killing is treasure.
Purple hang sword. Not bad. Alright, I need dandelions for a challenge, so let me take those.
The shadow will shortly begin to spread.
Are there people popping fireworks again?
The shadow thickens.
Okay, we need to go to a rift dealer.
If you don't head to the rift dealer now, you'll die with full pockets.
Shut up.
So yeah, when you use your grappling hook, yeah, also use your horizontal attack. Yeah, and for some weapons, it can launch you very far. So it's like a movement technique that you can do. You know, if you do it just right, then yeah, you'll launch yourself very far. It's pretty nice. Okay, so we definitely needed this. Okay, maxed out on that. Alright, now my inventory is perfect.
Armor fit for a warrior.
Okay, now I just need more weapons.
Fate rewards our diligence. This may interest you.
The only thing I love more than killing is
Okay.
treasure.
Okay, I'll take that too. Oh, if only I could have gotten that purple hang sword from earlier. It's all good though. You can launch yourself high. Yeah. Whee!
Enemies in the distance.
Nope. They're right next to me. Might be a bot. Yeah, it's a bot. So if they jump up and down within the shadows, then it's a bot. Yeah, no human player does that. Nope. Give me your weapon. Okay, so you see that this is a Morris's blessing. So you get like special items out of here. Push the hang sword. Do you want to try out the swarm? You know, since you have the opportunity here, I can let you try out the swarm. The way you use it, you just hold down the trigger and then you just let it rip. But definitely use it from a distance though. You don't want to use it?
The shadow will soon spread.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll take this for you. Think of it kind of like, let's see. Well, it shoots out like multiple bombs. So think of it kind of like an automatic, well, not automatic, a semi-auto rocket launcher in a sense.
Shadow spreads.
Let's see. All right, let me take that mark off.
Forget it.
Oh wait, have you ever been to a ballista? Hold on. Yeah, let's go up here. You gotta make sure you use these too. So all you gotta do is just approach it and just press square. And then just aim it and then you fire with a horizontal attack. Wait, I think there's somebody coming up here. Yeah. Get ready to shoot them. Mind you.
The battle is here.
Yeah, and it's extremely powerful too. Oh wait, get off. Wait, the shadow's coming. The team is over here.
Enemies in the distance.
Okay, yeah, this is a bot. So it's probably a bot team.
Starting to feel like how are you, boy? This is nothing more than training to me.
Oh, she's low. Yeah, you gonna get that.
Ooh, that feels good.
Wait, and always get the Soul Bloom essence as well. It heals you.
These berries are potent.
Wait, get the Soul Bloom essence. It's the red thing. Yeah, always get that first. And then you can heal up afterwards.
The shadow will shortly begin to spread.
Oh, we gotta. Oh, repeating crossbow. Okay. Oh shit! Hold on. Are you fucking serious?
The shadow thickens.
It's nice to feel protected.
He's trying to cheese you with the common attacks.
Sorry about brings me joy.
There can be no escape when the wind is free.
True warrior.
Okay, Tess is down.
How are you, boy?
This is nothing more than training to me.
Oh shit, they got the soul jade.
It's nice to feel protected.
I'm dead. Fuck. Yeah, they just spamming the soul jade now. Yeah. So, when it comes to certain soul jades in this game, yeah, some of them are very cheap. So, what certain soul jades will do for weapons, they'll give them like brand new attacks that will enhance the focus attacks that they can do normally. So it can change up how you play the weapon entirely. So just to give you a heads up, some of the most cheap ones are like pole sword. Because when you see a pole sword soul jade, the certain one I'm thinking of is the one with the horse. So you actually spawn a horse, and you get to slice people over and over with no way to counter it except at the very beginning when you see the blue flash. That soul jade does a ton of damage and it's so cheap. So if you ever get killed by somebody and they spawn a horse, that's why. That soul jade is cheap as fuck. And then so that's one of the cheap ones, and then another cheap one is let's see. Oh, this one with the dagger. So you do like a dash, and then if it connects, you do like multiple dashes over and over. It's so brain dead. People spam it. And then another one is the dual halberds. If you connect the first attack of it, then you do like a flurry of slashes. Yeah, some soul jades are really fucking stupid for weapons. But you'll find out though. But the only thing is, it's fair because that's how the game is. You know, it's fair because that's how the game is, but you have to be lucky enough to find that stuff. So if you find a soul jade that enhances your weapon in a certain way, then hey, good for you. Just don't die. You know, and just take full advantage of what ability it gives you. So, you know, and that's why it's important to read the descriptions of it too. You know, so whenever you find like a purple or a gold soul jade, just make sure you read it, because it might give you a significant advantage. Now you don't have to learn all this stuff immediately. You know, there ain't no rush for it, but yeah, like different soul jades, they grant you like, you know, some really badass attacks or something that's like really annoying and cheap, and you got to exploit it. Because the thing is, in this game, if you don't exploit it, then somebody else will. In fact, just to give you some more context on cheap stuff that you can do, so there's a special weapon that's called the Blood Ripper. So the Blood Ripper, I'll show you what it looks like. So let me go to weapons. It's a melee weapon. All right, here's the blood rippers right here. So you see this? So this is one of the special weapons that you only get from a Morris's blessing in a match. You know, and Morris's blessing is like the thing with the special items. So this is one of the weapons that you could find. So how you use this thing? All you have to do is just hold down the horizontal attack, and then just just charge. Yeah, you just dash towards an enemy, and it gives you purple focus. So the only way to interrupt you doing it is by doing a blue focus attack. So yeah, you just charge into somebody and you just shred them. Now it does a lot of damage, but only if somebody's like trapped against a wall or something, and that's how you can cheese somebody. Cause I did somebody that way for like the top two. I had grabbed the blood rippers. Yeah, I had pinned them right next to a house, and I just kept shredding them over and over. They couldn't do anything about it. They couldn't get out of it or anything. So that's the type of shit you have to do against people sometimes. That thing looks crazy. Yeah, it is. It's fun to use. You know, if you want something that's nice and brain dead, yeah, if you see this weapon, yeah, make sure you pick it up. And then the other special weapons that you get, you know, the swarm, would you use that? Well, and how'd you like it? How'd you like the swarm? The swarm is okay. It's an okay weapon, as long as people are not pushing you. You know, if people are close to you, then you can't really use it. But it's an okay weapon if you're trying to, you know, like spam, you know, like a crowd of people together. It's cool for that. Just have to work on my aim with it. I was missing a lot. Yeah, it's a little. Here's the thing: the ranged weapon in this game, all the ranged weapons are pretty difficult to use at first because they don't work how you would expect them to. You know, like in an FPS or whatever. So yeah, you got to learn how to use the ranged weapons, but they are very powerful. Like I used to ignore them when I was just starting out, but after playing for long enough, no, ranged weapons are actually pretty damn strong if you use them right. And here, I'll give you a tip. I'll give you a tip. That way you don't have to worry about this later. If you, whenever you play a match, if you want to have at least one ranged weapon within your inventory, always go for a cannon if you can. Always go for a cannon. And the reason I say this is because cannons are actually really good. They deal a lot of damage. They're, you know, it's really easy to use them. And they do splash damage, so you only have to really be good at aiming them. Yeah, you just shoot at the ground, you know, near a person's feet or whatever, it'll hit them. It has a huge blast radius. So this is good for finishing off targets and just for dealing a lot of damage to a crowd. So if you want an idea of what ranged weapon to use at any given time, always choose a cannon. Now, if you want something that does a lot of damage but is really hard to use, then that'll be the bow. I still need to get used to using the bow, because it's hard to aim with this thing, you know, let alone hitting a shot. But it does a shit ton of damage though, because it has like 2 charge levels, and then if you get a headshot with this damn thing, shit. Let's see, the second weapon I'll probably recommend for a ranged weapon would be the pistol. Pistol is real nice. Does a pretty good amount of damage. Not too hard to use. You know, yeah, it's not too hard to use it, and it's pretty good at like mid range. So if you like at a mid range distance from somebody, yeah, pistol, it'll get the job done. I think it'll deal like 200 and something damage, you know, for like all 5 shots. It ain't bad. Well, it depends on the rarity of the weapon too. You know, it'll be higher depending on the rarity, but yeah, it deals some very nice damage. Is it a one-shot kill? Oh, you're talking about for the bow? No, it's not a one-shot kill. But I'm pretty sure if you hit a fully charged arrow with the bow, I'm pretty sure it shreds armor and it does health on top of that too. But the only problem is actually hitting the shot. Because the bow, it's like you have to have pinpoint accuracy with it. So that's why I wouldn't recommend this as like, you know, like your go-to range weapon unless you're very determined to get good with it. Yeah, I would definitely say the easiest one to use is the cannon. 100%. You know, because you can even use the cannon, you know, mid-fight too. Like, you know, say if you're squaring off with somebody, and you know you dish out some blue focus attacks or whatever, and they low on health. Well, if they trying to retreat from you, whip out the cannon, you know, fire a couple of shots, they're dead. The musket is it's best at like, you know, like mid to long range, but I would recommend using it more like, you know, long range, you know, similar to the bow. The musket does some pretty nice damage, especially with a headshot. Oh, the repeating crossbow. Now, okay, here's the thing about the repeating crossbow. It does low damage. It does low damage, but it is easier to hit with it. Well, probably just as easy as the cannon. Well, I don't know. I would say that the cannon is the easiest ranged weapon to hit with. But you can hit shots with the repeating crossbow. However, it's hard to do meaningful damage with it. So this is probably the best weapon to use if you want to finish off somebody that's, you know, both low. You know, I'm talking like really low. Like they're like one tap or two taps away from dying. You know, and then they're trying to run away from you. The cannon is only good if they're like at, you know, close to mid range. But if they're like, you know, trying to run away from you using grappling and shit, then yeah, the repeating crossbow is the best at finishing off a target. You know, but the only thing, it doesn't do a lot of damage. Now, if you get like repeated shots on somebody, then yeah, it can add up. But that's the thing. Oh, but then now here's the best ranged weapon right here. Yeah, the flamethrower. Does the cannon do splash damage to you also? No. No, there's no self damage and there's no friendly fire. So you don't have to worry about that. You can aim it at your feet and you won't damage yourself. But yeah, the flamethrower is the best ranged weapon. Not only does it shred through health and armor, it is good at like close and mid range. So yeah, if you pick up this bad boy from a Morris's Blessing, oh yeah, you gaming for real. Cause it actually has a huge radius too, and then when it burns people. Yeah, the burn does a lot of damage too. You know, it does like tick damage. Yeah, it's very nice. But yeah, but as far as like weapons to use, you know, like the regular weapons, you know, that's just personal preference. You know, whatever weapon you like, you know, you can train with it if you want to, but I would personally recommend getting good with every weapon because you never know what you're going to actually be able to pick up in a match. So if you pick up a weapon, you want to be at least familiar with it. You know, it's fine to have a favorite weapon, but you know, definitely learn how to use every weapon because you won't have to do it on the fly. Yeah, and then as far as like, but if you're wondering like what weapon would be easiest to kind of master, that would be longsword. Longsword is the easiest weapon to master. Very solid. Pretty lenient for new players. Easy to combo with and everything. So longsword is definitely a great weapon to to focus on if you want to favor a weapon. And then other thing, none of the weapons are bad either. Every weapon is good. Just purely dependent on skill. Crazy part is, like, since this game has such a high skill ceiling, if you were to learn like touch of death combos, because those actually exist. Yeah, there's TODs in this game. If you were to learn, stuff like that, which, that's like extremely high level crap. But if you were to learn that stuff, then, yeah, you'll make the weapons look broken. Okay, I'll try sticking with the longsword to get a better look into combos. Yeah, that'd be good. And then go into, okay, here's another thing you can do. Make sure you go to the training tab as well. You already did the basic tutorial. Yeah, do the advanced tutorial as well. And the free training. Because there's also like specialized practice. And they can show you like different things that you can do. How to bait out people doing, how to bait out people doing a counter. To try to counter your blue focus attack. You can learn how to bait that out and punish them for it. You can, they'll show you how to do like a basic combo. Yeah, they'll show you a variety of things. TODs must be crazy brutal. Yeah. There's this one guy I look at on YouTube named I think his name is Long Notes. Yeah, this dude is a combo master. And with the new character Liam, hold on, I'll show you what he looks like.
You will not find a better word.
Him?
The key to swordsmanship lies in
Yeah, with the new character, yeah, he poses some touch of death combos. I'm just like, are you serious? And that's the thing. This dude was so freaking nasty with it. It was like, oh shit. And he was just absolutely dunking on like players that are really freaking good too. He was making everybody look like an amateur. And so he had said that Liam is a yeah, he's perfect for a combo master. Oh, and also if you want to know about like different characters that you're probably going to hate eventually.
Their misery brings me
So
joy.
one of them is Zai. So you remember seeing the chain sights that she has? Or not sights. They're not sights. I think they're chain daggers. Yeah, they're chain daggers. You remember seeing that? She used her ult. And remember I think you had died to it as well. Yeah. You're going to absolutely hate her ult. because her ult is extremely powerful, and there's not too much counterplay to it. The only thing you can really do is just run away from her. So if she pops ult, then yeah, you better run and fast. Let's see, another character you might end up hating. Shio.
No verdict shall be given without concrete evidence.
So she's the one that generated that giant tortoise shield, the one that blocked every attack. Yeah, you might end up hating her too. She's one of my mains. Yeah, she's one of my mains. But you might end up hating her because, yeah, that tortoise shield can block every damn thing and it can counter you in return. Now I'm just like, well, shit, I can't really interact with her, you know, for like the duration of this whole thing. So it's like, well, I might die. There is one thing that you can do when she does it. You can hit her with ranged attacks. She can't block ranged attacks. So that's one weakness of it. And then if you get the timing right, which, you know, more advanced players do this, if you get the timing right before she counterattacks, you can actually dodge the counterattack. Like pistols and cannons, yeah, you can hit her with that stuff. Yeah, she blocks all melee attacks with that ult. So if you like back away from her and use range attacks, then yeah, she'll get hit by that. There's actually a lot of ults that they can still get hit by range attacks. However, there are some that block range attacks, like Tarka's.
You want this fist on your side. Trust
So
me.
Tarka's his first ult, yeah, it blocks range attacks entirely while he's dashing. So he's an exception. Actually, no. Oh, it applies for all three. Yeah, he blocks range attacks for all three of his ults. Well, actually, you might see Tarka quite a bit when you're climbing, because you're going to hear this voice line a lot. The voice line is chop, chop, chop. You're going to hear that a ton. So if you hear that, then you know that Tarka ulted. Yeah, so watch out for him, because Tarka is actually a combo master as well, as far as like the things that he can do. Because in his ult, he can do a dash, like he can do like this little dash or whatever after his attacks, in order to cancel his uppercut slash, and then you can combo that into another uppercut slash and do it over and over. Yeah, you can do some crazy fucking combos. So basically his ult allows him to break the rules of the game. Is he a meta pick? I wouldn't be surprised if he is. He seems like he's really good. But if you look at the difficulty of him, he's 5 stars. So he's one of the hardest characters in the game to play. He's a lot of fun, though. Yeah, you can try him. You might like him. Another really hard character is Akos.
Akos who? The Rebel Claw.
His abilities are overwhelming because, you know, look at all of this. Like, he has a lot of different options in his ult.
You will not find a better word.
Now, if you want somebody that's easy,
Follow your instinct.
You can be on my side,
Viper is easy.
or you can be dead.
Yeah, Tianai, he's easy. And then for a healer, Zeping, yeah, she's very easy. Karumi, I love Karumi. She's my healer. You know, she's my choice of a healer, and I really enjoy her playstyle. Let's see. I would compare Karumi to If you want to think like in terms of like Overwatch characters, think of like a cross between Mercy and a little bit of Baptiste. And maybe a little bit of Kiriko as well. Yeah, I think we're kind of like that.
If we win, you get 20%.
Yeah, Matari is easy. Tessa is easy. Well, you know, I'm not even gonna say easy. Tessa is pretty brain dead. Like, if you fight against a Tessa, expect to get ulted all the time. Cause if she hits you with ult, yeah, she stores your soul within this vessel, and then you have to interact with the vessel by holding down, you know, your interact button before it, you know, before it actually, damages you, you know, or enchants you. And if you don't do it, then you're just gonna be stuck, and she'll get free damage on you. So, what Tesla players typically do, they just assault you with like, you know, common or blue focus attacks in order to keep you away from the vessel. That way you can't interact with it. It's annoying as hell. Now, the only good thing is that her ult it goes in a straight line, but that's the thing. While you're in the heat of battle, you know, you might not be even ready for it. So if she, you know, just suddenly throws it out, you might get hit by it. So yeah, she's another character that you might end up hating too. I'm just giving you the heads up ahead of time because I know how a lot of these characters can be. Let's see, is there any particular character that you would want to play? You know, is there anybody that you're interested in right now?
I will serve as your blade.
Oh yeah, no problem. Viper, and I might venture into healing characters. Okay. Yeah, if you want to, if you want to play like a healer, then yeah, I would recommend Kurumi. But Zapink is really cool too, though. You know, she's simple to use. But yeah, Kurumi's a lot of fun. Yeah, but yeah, like I said, you know, she's like a cross of like Mercy, Kiriko, and Baptiste. As far as like how her abilities and her ult works, yeah.
We will show them how legend.
Yeah, just take your time though. You know, just whenever you can, just read the abilities that they have, and you know, eventually you'll understand what all this stuff means. You know, for some characters, you have to actually play it in the match in order to see what they actually do. You know, because some things sound confusing. So, especially for like certain ults. You know, certain ults, you know, seem like it's like, well, I don't even understand what this does. Well, one thing you can do, you can go to preparation, and then it'll show you like a video of like how the abilities are in combat. That way you can see them in action before you actually do it. You can do the same thing for the ults too. Yeah, that ult is sick. That's not the one I'm actually using though. I'm using the third one.
We will show them how legends come to be.
Nightmares.
Yep. All right, so it's 11. All right, you want to do one more match? It's been quite a day. Yeah, we can do one more if you want. Okay. And also, let's see. During the Summer Games Fest, which if you want to watch it, you can watch it on YouTube. They announced another season of the finals, I think. Yeah. So there's gonna be like new weapons and a new map as well. So the new weapons that are coming to the finals are the katana, a bow, I think a Gatling gun is another one, and some other stuff. And then, you know, of course, like new cosmetics and all that stuff too. Yeah, so they going with like a Japanese theme. So like, you know, that was pretty cool. Oh man, I can't wait. Yeah, we definitely need to play more of the finals as well. You know, last time we played that was a hell of a lot of fun. But just you know, just let me know. Just let me know whenever you want to play. I've been on for small sessions, but I've really been playing X Defiant the most lately. Oh, okay. How is that game?
Earth as your blade.
Actually, I can go back to playing Shayo.
The law is my blade.
See, after this match, I'll tell you a few more things before I go. You know, stuff pertaining to, you know, to the game here.
A stroke of good luck. This will help with the case.
Ooh, purple longsword.
These
You can
will
have
prove
that.
useful.
Okay, finally some armor. So that's cool. There's a pole sword as
These
well
will
if you
prove
want it.
useful. A stroke of good luck.
Oh, you still don't have armor.
Take this.
Oh wait, not that, not that.
These will prove useful.
Oh, I found some blue armor. Nice. Okay. Let's see, a musket. Yeah, why not? Oh, let's see. What's my cultivation? Oh, 30k with pistol. That's right.
The fools have launched
Oh.
an assault.
Here I come.
I'm arresting this criminal. No one is above the law.
There you go. I got your back, nephew. Of course. Alright. Let's see, what else did he have? He can cross. Oh, wait. He's coming back. Either him or his teammate. Watch out. Yeah, right up
I
here.
have uncovered a criminal's tracks. The eye open.
Oh, wait, okay. He uses his skill. Yeah, don't use blue focus attacks. Okay. Okay, so quick thing about Takeda. If you see him use a skill that makes him, you know, glow purple, that means he'll disarm you if you use a blue focus attack. So just watch out. Just use common attacks in that case. Yeah, he'll disarm your ass and then he'll heal up from it, and then he'll steal your weapon too. Let's see.
Thickens.
Get those. Okay. All right. That looks good. Oh, and also, don't be afraid to explore the world either. You know, you can always find some pretty neat stuff. Yeah, sometimes you might find like you know, like a key, or you might find certain animals that you can hit, and then they'll give you special items. You can find wishing wells, which if you see a wishing well, all you gotta do is just drop an item into it. I would recommend just dropping weapon repair kits into them, and then it'll give you an item in exchange. You can do it like 3 times. So the items, you know, it can either be good or it can be crap, but still, you know, it's worth the risk. But there's a whole bunch of things to discover in NARAKA. You know, you got 2 maps, so yeah, just try to find like the secret stuff or whatever. Oh, good. There's my pistol. Let me get that.
Sharper and deadlier.
Oh, wait, you got a cannon? Nice, nice. Okay, so a slope like this, you can slide down. See, look. See how fast I'm going? Yeah, there you go. Whee! Oh wait, okay, so you see this right here? So this is a forbidden seal. So yeah, just read it real quick. Prevents people from using ultimates. So say if you got people pursuing you, right? And you know one of them is a Tessa, you know, or some other character where you don't like they ult. Yeah, just use this whole field. It prevents them from using ult at all. So yeah, take advantage of these when you see them. I hardly ever use these things because I always forget about them. But yeah, they're useful for that purpose. So, and they got a wide radius too. So as long as you're within here, no ults. But then that does rely on your skill though. Let's see, I need more grappling hooks. Okay, good. Oh wait, look at this.
This place is worth a look. Aboard.
So you see this little lizard? You'll see little animals like this, and that's what I was talking about. So just hit them with a vertical attack. Let's see, your vertical would be LT, right? Yeah, see, and then it gives you an item. Now, it's not usually this stuff. It can be anything. Oh, bind us, bind us.
Criminal spotted ahead. I'm arresting this criminal. Gotcha.
No.
An assault.
Okay, I got one. Purple cannon here for you. Oh.
A golden keeper leaves no one behind.
I do not.
All right, got his ass.
I am going to
I got
save
you.
our ally.
There you go.
Kindness will not go unnoticed.
All right, now take his shit.
Use the armor pad. Danger lurks in the shadows. Berries are potent. Take all you can find.
Here's a purple
These
cannon
will
for you.
prove useful.
So you can take that. You're welcome.
Berries are potent. Take all you can find.
Oh, that's a purple longsword? Yeah, let me get that. And then let's see, purple dual halberds too? Hell yeah. I needed those.
The firearms division would love this.
The shadow will shortly begin to spread.
Oh, actually, wait, aren't you using longsword? Like, do you want this? I can give it to you if you want it. Okay, cool. Yeah, so you can take that. Let me get my hang sword back there.
Sharper and deadlier.
The shadow thickens.
And also, you see how my inventory looks? Hold on. Let me get this first. Oh wait. Oh, hold on. I think that's the one he knocked out of my hand. Oh, okay, yeah, that was yours. Okay, okay. Wait, you see how my inventory looks? I got 4 sets of grappling hooks, 2 weapon repair kits, and then 3 of the healing berries and armor powder. So that's how I like to have my inventory set up. But you don't have to do it that way. You can do it however you want. Whatever you feel like is more important for you to have. So some people have like mostly armor powder and grappling hooks. So it's all depending on your personal
Danger
preference.
lurks in the shadows. These berries are potent.
Oh, people down
I
here.
have uncovered a criminal's tracks. I'm arresting this criminal. Gotcha.
No. Oh damn, she had no other weapon.
Our lawbreakers only.
All right, she did. Thank you very much. All right, where'd the other person go? Oh wait, I gotta show you this. I gotta show you something funny. So, just a FYI, if you see this within this area, hit these boxes and then get the fuck out the way. Cause watch this. Yeah, that's what happens. And you can kill somebody with that too.
Better than the herbs at the palace.
All right, I'm out.
I'm back on my feet.
The funny thing about that windmill is that, yeah, I never knew that it can actually, be knocked down or whatever, and it can actually kill somebody until I had a fucking mission for it. So, that's one thing I want to tell you about after this. Oh, hold on, person
I
right
have
there.
uncovered a criminal's tracks.
But yeah, after this match, yeah, I'll show you. Okay, hold on. Oh wait, he used ult. Oh shit,
Sharper and deadlier.
I'm dead. I'm dead.
Their judgment has come.
Yeah, I'm probably dead here. They focusing on me hard.
I'm back on my feet.
Wait. Oh, poison? Oh shit, hold on. Okay, good. Excellent work. Yeah, good on you for using your ult like that.
Use the armor power. It's fine.
Purple hang sword too? Hell yeah.
Danger lurks in the shadows.
Yeah, nice job, man.
Better than the herbs at the palace.
The shadow.
I'll take that. Thank you. They were really on your tail. Oh, you're welcome. And yeah, they were. They wanted me dead.
All you can find.
Wait.
The shadow spreads.
Berries are potent. Take all you can find.
Wait, did you hear somebody or something? Okay. Oh, okay, okay. All right. Oh, and also, if you don't want like the added pressure of like playing on a team, you can do solos if you want. That'd be a good way to practice. Oh, and also, you see this firefly? So if you get this, you get instant rage. Usually, it fills up the whole bar. Well, not the whole bar, but it gives you mostly a whole bar. So yeah, if you want to, have your ult ready, then yeah, definitely pick up fireflies. So now I have access to my ult again. Feels good.
This will help with the case.
Purple fan. Okay. All right. There's 7 other people alive. Okay, somebody activated Bane Breath, and they're right over there.
This place is
So,
worth a look.
yeah, don't want to go there. So, yeah, you see that? Yeah, that's Bane Breath. You don't want to go in that. And then, oh, somebody activated Viper ult. Wait, let's third party. Come on with it. Yeah, let's third party now. Oh wait, Tianhai activated his ult. Okay, somebody just got parried. Yeah, there you go. You gotta be a little bit closer. There you go. See? I told you cannon is very easy to use.
I'm arresting this criminal. Gotcha.
No.
Are there any weapon repair kits?
You need a weapon repair kit? Yeah, go ahead and take some from Nell. Yeah, there you go. Wait. Somebody nearby. Where are they? Right here.
Criminal spotted ahead.
Use
The
armor
firearms
pad.
division would love this.
No.
By the will of the king.
Nope.
The shadow.
Worry about
By the will of the king.
I got.
A golden keeper leaves no one behind. Their judgment has come. In accordance with Iberian law, you are under arrest. Justice needs a better tool. By the will of the king.
Yep. Oh, okay. You see that Zio? So I'm just gonna get away. You see how brain dead this is?
Danger lurks in the shadows.
Let me get that golden armor. Thank you.
I am ready.
The shadow will soon spread.
Their judgment has come.
Let's go. Yep, clown on them real quick. All right, we win. Ended off on a dub. Mm-hmm. Good stuff. You did good, Ant. You did really good. Okay, got that done. And okay. All right, so before I go, here I'll explain a few things that will be good to know for this game. So just to help you navigate this a little better, definitely consider getting the battle pass, because if you do, then you can earn enough gold to get like the next one. Well, at least I think so. That's if you go up enough tiers. But you know, it ends in 24 days, so I wouldn't do it for this one. You know, do it for the next one if you want to. But the battle pass is a great way to get like like new skins, a bunch of like other rewards like emotes, banners, all sorts of stuff. So battle passes are always worth it in this game because they actually give you legitimately good stuff. But you don't necessarily need it because the game is very generous, actually. Because they have like loot boxes, and the loot boxes can give you some excellent stuff. Like just to give you some context, I've gotten like some very, very rare stuff, like this longsword here. Yeah, this is the highest tier of longsword. This is extreme, and this is above legendary. So I've gotten this out of a loot box. So it's definitely possible to get like some of the best stuff in this game just from loot boxes. So they're very generous. So you can get stuff like that. You can get other weapon skins. You can get skins for different characters.
Always reveals itself.
Yeah, you can get a whole bunch of things. So, but like I said, yeah, consider the battle pass. It's really cool. Another thing for your heroes.
Keepers, the purgers of all evil.
Okay, so you can get heroes with the hero coins, which is the currency in order to get them. Now you can easily get it if you get enough Tay, which is the silver coins. Yeah, you can actually buy the hero coins by going to the shop. So you go to shop, and then you go to you can just go to items right here, and you can buy them from right here. So you don't have to use like gold. You can actually use it with the free currency. And then every so often you can buy like immortal treasures too. So yeah, you can get free loot. So you might get something good that way too. But definitely save up your coins in order to get like heroes that you want. I got all the heroes because I just grinded the game that much. Spectral silk. This is a currency that you get when you get like duplicates. So when you get duplicates of things, which that'll happen eventually, then you can get like some special items here too. So you get like, you know, legendary accessories and skins, you know, weapon skins, banners, you know, all sorts of things. So like this game is freaking amazing when it comes to like getting you stuff, and you don't have to spend a dime if you don't want to. It's just gonna take time to get like certain things, but like you'll see pretty quickly. Yeah, they're very fair. Well, not even fair, you know, very generous. So you can get all sorts of things. You know, stuff like this. Yeah, this changes the way the loot, you know, the actual treasure chest look in game. So when you're in a match, you can make them into sandcastles if you wanted to. I had got this one. I saved up for this one. So all of my treasure chests look like this. So whenever I approach a stash within the game, yeah, they look like that. So you can even do stuff like that too. Let's see what else. You can give gifts to other players if you want to. You can do all sorts of stuff. Do you know how I can adjust my safe zone? I couldn't find it. Wait, what do you mean by safe zone? Let's see. Well, if you want to go to settings, then hold down your options button, and you might find it in here. Yeah, they got a bunch of stuff that you can adjust in here. Everything doesn't fit within my screen. Oh, you talking about like the screen size? Oh, Where would you find that at? Wait a second. You know, I think I've done this for another game. You know, but I'm on PlayStation, so if you want to adjust the size of the screen, that's something you have to do like in the Xbox, I would imagine, because that's what I had to do for like a PlayStation. You know, we can like adjust the borders, so you have to find that somewhere within you know, within your screen display settings. Yeah, because I don't think they have an option to do that, you know, in game. At least not for this. But let's see. Now, other than that, the last thing is this. So cultivation, like this is very important. So you want to make sure that you check your cultivation for whatever hero that you're interested in, and then check what the requirements are. And then once you complete that stuff in matches, then you'll get points towards you know, leveling up your hero, and then you can get like, you know, skins or immortal treasure, and you know, all sorts of different little things. And the benefit, you know, one of the main benefits to leveling up their cultivation, you get access to more skills and ultimates.
An enemy of justice is an enemy to me.
So when you first start out with a hero, yeah, you only get the first skill and the first ultimate. If you level up a cultivation, then you get access to more. So definitely make sure you do cultivation for whatever hero. So, you know, they'll tell you, you know, like, hey, you know, open up a certain amount of stashes or spend like this amount of Rift Tide coins. Or, I mean, Dark Tide coins, I mean. But yeah, you can do that. You know, kill 10 enemies with long sword or something. Yeah, they got all sorts of missions for you. And then this is also where I had I had got a mission to kill somebody with the windmill. Yeah. Yeah, I had to kill somebody with the windmill that I showed you. And I had no idea that that was a thing until I actually did the mission. It was actually with Yotohime, I think.
Golden Keepers. Let me be your blade.
Yeah, she's my second main. My first main and my favorite character is Valda.
Dark tides wait.
But yeah, I had to do a Yotohime, and I was like, wait, you can actually kill people with this windmill? I didn't even know you can do that. Yeah, it was incredible. So sometimes they might have you doing some very wacky stuff like that, but that usually comes like later, you know, when you're close to mastering them. You want Yotohime as well? Oh yeah, Yotohime is a lot of fun. She's not hard to use either. Yeah, she ain't hard to use at all. I only think she's just one of those characters that's you know, they're just like pretty good in, you know, almost any situation. So I think she's probably one of the better characters in the game. You know, and then like for her skills and ultimates, pretty much all of them are good except this one. You know, this skill right here, Flying Edge Resist, you ain't gonna find too much use out of that. You know, you're just better off using one or two. Personally, I like two. I like two for a skill, and I like three for I like all three of her ultimates. You know, it just depends on what I feel like using. Usually I would use ultimate 2, you know, for the health regen. But that's about it. Now, I just wanted to, you know, give you a little bit more information on what to do while you're, you know, actually playing this, because I know it, you know, it's a lot of menus and a lot of things you have to look at. Yeah, so hopefully that pointed you in the right direction. Oh, and also, well, this too. You know, make sure you check quests as well. But this is mainly for like gaining experience for the battle pass. So I'm going to be doing all of this stuff because I want to make more progress in it. Because eventually I want to get some more stuff out of here. I want to get at least up to 70. Yeah, I want to get at least up to 70 so I can get this for Takeda. Plus this freaking sword, right? Oh, that looks sick. Yeah, oh, those are dual blades. Yeah, I want to get those. Then another base. Look at that. Then a banner. Oh, that looks sick as hell. Luckily, I have a friend who plays this on Xbox when I'm grinding on my own. Oh, okay, good. Wait. Oh, that's an amazing background for her. Is that those cosmetics are sick? Yeah, they are. I really want this. I want this background. That looks so good. Ooh. Okay, that looks perfect for Zai. Okay. I don't know if I'll be able to get this far, but I'll try. I'll definitely try.
An enemy of justice is an enemy to me.
Let's see. Oh, that's cute. See, yeah. So you see how all my characters have like different accessories on them? Yeah. You don't have to have this stuff on you. You know, it's just, you know, it's just if you want to. So here's what I got on Hadi.
It is crucial to command both knowledge and destiny.
That's why I got on Tessa.
The battlefield is my hunting ground.
That's for Akos. That's for Zai.
Calamity Rising. If we win, you get 20%.
Takeda Nobutada, the demon vessel.
I suppose that makes me the demon.
There is no greater
Yue
honor
Shan?
than to serve one's lord. My plan
Wu Chen?
is we work together.
And all of these skins that you're seeing, they're like legendary, or at least epic.
The truth always reveals itself.
Those are cool, especially that samurai skin. Oh yeah, yeah.
War is an art, and the blade is my paintbrush.
I didn't know you were a poet.
You're in the presence of
Justina?
nobility. Act accordingly.
Yep, my third main.
I'm not afraid of a little blood.
Oh wait, hold on. I gotta change her. Yeah. There we go. Change her grappling hook.
Doctor by trade, fighter by choice.
You will discover wisdom or death on the battlefield.
Okay, now if you're wondering what that helmet is, yeah, that's from Nier. You know, the Nier series. So Nier Automata, yeah, there's androids that have that face. Yeah. Well, not androids, machines. Yeah, they have that face, and yeah, I decided to put on helm. It just looks funny, so. You know, I could take it off, but I don't want to. See, hold on. See, this is how you look normally. See? But he just looks so much better with this on. Oh yeah, you told me about that one time I was over there. Oh, okay. Yes, I already told you. Here's Feria. Okay. One thing you want to know about Feria, if you know Diva, right, from Overwatch? Yeah, that's basically what her ult is similar to. So if you feel like playing a little bit of Diva or whatever, then yeah, you can pick her.
I am not afraid.
And this is what I have for Viper.
Covenant courses through my veins.
Yeah, now this outfit was from the previous battle pass. It looks gorgeous on her too. Is that Mech Mayhem? Yeah.
Don't pretend I'm not the best.
Like it's kind of like a transformation ult in a sense. It's similar to like Tianhai's, because Tianhai, you know, transforms into the Vajra, and Yue Shan transforms into the General. So it's similar to those ults, except hers is a lot better. You know, it gives her a lot more survivability, and she has some unique options while she's using it too. So now she can be killed while she's using the mech, but she's not as exploitable as Yue Shan and Tianhai when they use their transformations. You know, because for Feria, she can actually heal while she's using her mech. So she can heal, she can like fly away if she's using the first ult. She can also like, let's see, hold on, what does the second one do? I think it also heals her. Let's see. Yeah. So restore her armor and nearby allies' damage reduction. So like, hey, you know, she got some options. And then for a third one, she can actually allow. Hold on, let me see. Let me make sure. Yeah, allies can pilot the mech too. So you can do like like a call down for it, and then you can pilot it if you want to, either you or your allies. So that would be good for like duos or trios. And that's usually what the third ult is good for. For most characters, the third ult is better for like trios or duos. Oh, and then here's my least favorite character. I just don't particularly, care for him all that much. You know Bloodhound from Apex? He's kind of similar to him. Where, he talks about, like, oh, glory to the gods and all of that. He's that type of character. I don't particularly care for it. And then it's just like, now it's like his abilities are cool because he can make sandstorms and shit, and he's very annoying to deal with, but they're just like, I just don't particularly find him interesting.
You want a guy who's been in a few bar brawls.
Oh wait, by the way, if you want to see something really cool for Tarka, here, let me show you his, wait, why is it back on his default outfit? Oh, no, okay, let me go back to, yeah, look at this. This is my favorite outfit with him. This shit looks sick. Hold on. So you see that? He looks like a silver Rathalos from Monster Hunter. That's why I really like this one. And then the one for this particular season, yeah, is this outfit. Yeah, this is for this season. It looks pretty cool too, but I just think that this one is way more fitting for him.
I'm the best drinking partner you'll ever have.
Oh wait, and hold on. I think something else is missing too. Oh wait, no, not that. You know, it looks funny. I think it was. What else did I have? No, not that. Wait, was it this? No, I thought I had something where. Hold on. I could have sworn I had something that went very well with this. Damn. Unless I'm skipping over it. I could have sworn I had something that went with the outfit. No? I guess not. Or maybe I'm thinking of another character. I don't know.
I'm the best drinking partner you'll ever have.
That's weird. I could have sworn I had something else. Wait. Oh, here it is. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, this is what I was looking for. Okay, there we go. That's the outfit I normally have on him. Yeah, it was in the mask. Yeah, it wasn't in the headgear. It was in the mask section.
Haha, you won't regret it.
And then here's
You can
Karumi.
never have too much genius on a team. Actually,
No, that's true. Yep, it sure does.
Genius recognizes genius. Warning, I'll question you on everything, but only out of love.
Okay, so here's the thing about Kurumi. If Kurumi tells me to do something, I'll do it. It's just that simple.
You've made the right choice, but that doesn't mean you can slack off. Genius recognizes genius. Genius.
Oh wait, hold on.
Let me be your blue.
Oh, that inner voice telling you to pick me? Listen to it.
See? Right there. That voice line right there is just like, you have to pick her.
Finally! Let's go!
I can hear the spirit.
You can never have too much genius on a team. Actually, a choice is merely a question. And I am always the answer.
See? She's always the answer.
Alex up here. The seas know I love them, and they worship me in return. Join me, and perhaps they will favor you too.
Yeah, now this is my baby right here. I love Balda. She's my favorite. Out of every character in this game, I've always liked her the most.
My father was well respected. His daughter will be well feared.
Death.
Think you have what it takes to join my crew? So far, all you've proven is that you can play.
Let's see. Who else haven't I shown? I think that's everybody. Yeah, I think I showed everybody. Okay.
Through fire alone, can metal and man be refined?
Now I don't have anything fancy for Liam yet, you know, because he just came out recently, so I don't have like a super good skin for him. See, look, he doesn't really have too much yet, so I only got a rare skin for him. But so the better Korra, you know, I've never watched Avatar or anything, so I'm out of the loop in that regard. But yeah, I know who you're talking about though. But yeah, but this is his this is his best skin right here. This looks absolutely clean. I wish I had this. And then let's see, what does this one look like? That one ain't too bad either. But yeah, but this one, oh, I wish I had it. The gold and blue combo is nice. Yep, it sure is.
The road ahead is long.
Justina Gu, Winter's Grace.
And also, as you progress, you know, throughout this game, you'll learn like bits and pieces of the lore. I'll just give you a small piece right now. So Justina, she hates Viper.
I am not afraid.
And if you want to know the simple reason why, is because Viper killed her mother. So she hates her forever, basically.
Are you sure you can handle me?
And another piece of lore, yeah, Viper, she worships Moonbane, you know, that giant snake. So, yeah, she's pretty evil. But anyway, shoot, it's getting real late, and we go ahead and call it a night. But thanks for playing. Hope you had fun. You know, hope you learned a thing or two. I hope that was helpful, because like I said, this game can be overwhelming. So, but once you find your bearings, you know, you should be able to do all right. Well, thanks for watching, y'all. Hope you enjoy it. And hope y'all have a good night and sweet dreams. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Have a good night, Aunt. You were a big help, have fun, and good games. Okay. Glad to hear that. All right. Catch y'all later.